Love or duty, they met in the most unexpected way, not in some fairy tale setting, but at a hospital waiting room. She was there for her mother's test results, he for his father's. She was quiet, guarded. He was the type that could make a stranger laugh in 30 seconds. But what caught her wasn't his smile, it was the way he listened. Like he could hold your words in his hands without dropping them. They talked for 2 hours that first day. No flirting, no games, just raw, honest conversation about life, loss, and the pressure of being the one in the family who has it together. By the time the nurse called them both, they knew each other's fears better than most couples do in a year. That's how it started. At first, love felt easy. The dates were simple. Late-night tacos, dancing barefoot in the kitchen, swapping childhood stories until they passed out on the couch. She loved how he made her feel free. He loved how she made him feel grounded. But then came the duties. His father's business started failing. Her mother's health got worse. And suddenly, they weren't just boy and girl. They were two oldest children carrying entire families on their backs. The first cracks showed up when his father told him, "Mijo, you have to marry into stability. We can't afford to just be in love. This family needs a future." For his father, marriage wasn't romance, it was strategy. A way to merge with a wealthier family's connections to save the business. The girl he had in mind wasn't her. Her side of family wasn't much different. Her mother, desperate to see her secure before she passed, whispered, "Baby, love won't pay hospital bills. Marry someone who can protect you." She didn't mean her crush. They fought for a while. About loyalty. About dreams. About the fact that love was supposed to be enough. But the more life hit them, the more they felt the weight of duty. The late bills, the unpaid treatments, the family members looking at them like saviors. It drained the sparkle they once had. Then came the night it broke. It was raining, heavy, the kind that makes the streets smell like wet concrete. They sat in his car, silence between them like barbed wire. Her, "If you marry her, will you love her?" Him, "No, but my family will eat." Him, "If you marry him, will you be happy?" Her, "No, but my mom will die knowing I'm safe." They both cried, not because they didn't love each other, but because they did. So much that they were willing to break their own hearts for the people they were responsible for. Years later, they'd pass each other in the city sometimes. Both with gold on their fingers, neither with the right person. The love in their eyes still lived, but it had no home. And here's the cruel truth: they didn't choose wrong. They chose duty. They kept people alive, kept roofs over heads, kept promises. But at night, they wonder, was duty worth the death of our love, or was love the duty we were too scared to fight for?